Hello everybody, it's Adam. Welcome to part 2 of my Total War Rome 2 walkthrough. Now as you can see, when we last left off, we took the island of Corsica, also known as Alia, from the Etruscans, and they are on their last legs. And it would appear that the Greeks have taken the island of Sicily entirely over, which means we can focus our attention either on going to war with the Carthaginians or wiping out the Greeks while they're still trying to establish themselves in Sicily. You know what? Let's just do that. Take out Sicily. Because we don't need any competitors fighting over what Carthage has. As you can see, the island here seems to be stabilizing rather nicely. The army is still combat effective. And our fleet was returning back to Neapolis. But it doesn't look like there's anything else we can do right now, so let's just end the turn and see what happens. The Carthaginians seem to be sending a force either to reinforce their homeland or attempting to retake Sicily. Looks like they're going to try and retake their last remaining stretch of home.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure stores are wanting. Can you help with this small matter?
I'll do you one better. How about a trade agreement? Let's see. We'll continue moving the First Legion down a bit. You know what? Why don't we just recruit a new army just for the heck of it? Just something to fall back on, just in case. We'll use the House of Cornelia, because that's the house we're representing.
Ready for orders.
Of course, it made a small dent in our income, but nothing to worry about. 4 units melee, 4 units spear, 4 units missile, and that should be the backbone of our army. While we're at it, let's move the fleet down a little bit too, so they can help us take Syracuse. The Etruscans shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, they won't be a problem. We outnumber them and we have better quality troops. Moving on. Sounds like our spy increased in rank again. Uh-oh. Looks like the Greeks are planning to reinforce their capital. Good, let's see if we can give her an upgrade. Let's make her the coordinator. Better reinforcing range for the parent army. And the rebel speaks, leadership must listen, people call for purity in their politicians and into the lining of the pockets at the cost of Rome's glory. Let's reach a compromise. It's always a good thing.
At your command.
Move this army just to the tip. The boot of Italy.
Ready for battle.
See if we can add a little bit more oomph to this army. And move the fleet down a bit.
All hands to the oars.
Yep,
Stopping for now.
looks good. The temple in Brundisium should be ready, which will increase public order. Generally, my rule is I put all the temples and public, like, religious stuff in the capital area and leave the food production and recruitment to, well, the other areas, except for the main legionary units. Let's see what's gonna happen next. I do remember that Syracuse and Epirus made an alliance, so this army will either be needed. Oh. Well, that's just sad. They're all experienced, but their troop numbers are low, and they had to recruit some mercenaries. But we've already established ourselves. We have a garrison, even if it's weak, we can still beat the crud out of them. Let's just take them out. I'll let them go. Get some extra cash. And with that, the Etruscan League is no more. General Julius Lebo has increased in rank once again. Let's see if we can make him... give him a little dread. And increase our faction-wide research. That's good. This army should be ready to go as soon as this Triarii unit is ready. Or can we just... you know what, the Triarii can wait. Let's just get this army moving for now. You can recruit the Triarii and some cavalry right now. Looks like they're not a moment too soon. They're starting to recruit. In fact, while we're at it, let's just cut off the trade agreement with the Greeks, because it'll hurt me less diplomatically.
Be welcome. If I can give you a fair answer.
And that should take care of that. Now they'll have to rely on trade solely with Epirus, which will hurt their economy way more than it'll hurt ours. Alright, our fleet has blocked the entrance. Looks like the Carthaginians are upgrading their hold on Sardinia. That small Greek army won't stand a chance. Well, looks like the Carthaginians are going to try and beat us to it. And I'm not going to let them get a chance. I don't care if it hurts me politically, let's just take it.
We take this settlement for Rome!
In order to reduce casualties, let's have the fleet move in and blockade it.
None shall pass! Blockading!
Let's
Victory
see.
for Rome!
Roma Invicta. There we go. Sometimes it's just very satisfying watching the enemy crumble. And our Imperium has increased, which means now we can have bigger armies, well, more armies and more fleets. Yep. Now let's see if we can get to work on converting this area to suit our needs. Historically speaking, Sicily was the breadbasket of the Roman Republic, especially during the time of the Spartacus revolts.
Fleet reporting!
Just a little fun fact for you.
Docking!
Strategist. There we go.
Commander!
Let's have this guy become a commander. Then more gravitas per turn. And the second army the third legion should move here post haste.
Laying siege to the settlement!
In the meantime, should probably get this legion ready to take Carthage out, or we should raise a force to take Apollonia. We'll focus on the Greeks once we're done with the Syracusans. Well, the Epirans, whatever you call them. Looks like something's going on in Massilia. Their army just upgraded. We should focus on military ambition. We're still protected from a secession or civil war, but this will expire in 3 turns. Oh joy. Ooh, Corsica and Sardinia is doing good. Let's see if we can get some military recruitment there. Ooh, goody. Let's see. More food production in Italy should be good. Next on the list is sending the 3rd Legion to take Lilybaeum.
Let them cower before Rome!
These guys are good, but they're untested. Should probably have this Legion move into support once
Ready for orders.
the situation is more stable here. Oh, look at that. It's already stable. Alright. Let's see if we can open up negotiations with anyone. The Athenians seem to be friendly towards us, so
I
why
am
don't we open
honored
up
to
trade with them?
receive this embassy, and will listen with interest to...
Nope, no trade equals no go. I plan on conquering them soon, so I don't need to have a betrayal looking down on me. Carthage just keeps on sending their forces back and forth.
This senseless war can end today, but only if you see matters as they are, not as you wish.
Why the heck not? Epirus doesn't have anything I want right now. Besides, they have a huge army and they could invade at any time. Let's see. A siege tower. That'll make taking big cities even easier.
Ready
Take
for
Lilybaeum.
None will escape.
Nobody's here.
Path is blocked.
Wonder where they went. Maybe the battle took their toll on them. Alright, take this. And with that, the Greeks of Syracuse are no more. Occupy, and just like that, Sicily is ours. Make this a market settlement. That. Push this. Now we wait. Next stop, Carthage. Should have this army ready to move in as soon as possible. But maybe once that army has left. Oh good, our general is ready. Make him a commander. Now our economy is not doing quite as great as it was before, but at least we're not in the negative zone. But once we establish ourselves firmly in Sicily, that should turn our economy around rather nicely. Oh, that's where the massive Greek army went. They were probably planning on taking Carthage. Noble daughter appears before you with the plea. Her mother, a very influential woman, insists on setting up the temple of Athena. I say we refuse, get a little extra cash. Alright, Lilybaeum should give us some auxiliary units. Syracuse, some legionary units. Send the fleet over to Lilybaeum to act as a troop transport once it's time to invade Carthage. And we should move the 2nd Legion into Carthaginian territory now. Like I'm scared of the
Gathering
Carthaginians.
supplies.
I don't see Hannibal anywhere. That should do it for this area. Let's see if I can trade with anybody. Nope, not anybody worth trading with. Maybe these guys.
You are welcome, although my ancestors...
Nope. Oh, moving on. Looks like the Athenians are sending their famous fleet to try and find a safe haven for them so they can invade Apollonia. Meanwhile, the Greeks of Syracuse are probably attempting to take back their home. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Let's have her be a looter. Scorpus, legendary charioteer, has been killed. The people are heartbroken and call for this great man to be honored. Public funeral. The Libyans should have some grain produced. And while we're at it, maybe a harbor? Yeah, sure, a harbor.
Attack!
Yeah, that's right, go run home. Let the Carthaginians deal with them. Or rather, trap them in a pit, sir.
Besieging settlement!
Let's get a battering ram and some galleys ready.
Let them cower
Reduce
before
casualties. And send our fleet over as well.
Steady as we go.
While we're at it, we should probably recruit a new fleet as well. Just to act as a troop transport. Maybe, you know what, let's wait till next turn so we'll have more money. Looks like they're focusing on defending their capital rather than some satellite state out in the boonies. Personally, I would have diverted whatever forces we have to the area in question that's being attacked, at least. Oh, good. Now we just move the fleet in.
It is an honor. None shall pass.
Let's see, decisive victory. Now our fleet has suffered has lost the bulk of its fighting force. But they got the job done at least. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Take care of this. Military wharf. That out. Here. Forum. Auxiliary camp. It's all good.
At your command. Call this a garrison?
Now let's make these guys better engineering experts. Now we'll make this place an auxiliary camp. And with that, we have full control over the Tyrrhenian Sea. Make this place a civil colony. Oh, the fleet needs to be upgraded.
Ready for orders.
Formidable Marines. Yep. Now with that, we have full control over the Holiday Islands. It'll take some time to like properly quell any insurrection that may dwell there. We should focus on infantry. Build a temple here, keep everybody happy. And with that, Syracuse is no more. Increase food production here.
Ready for battle.
The First Legion looks like they're ready to move in on Carthage. But without a fleet to escort them, they'll be vulnerable.
Recruiting more ships for Rome.
That should do it here. Let's see what else we got. Nope, nothing else to do, so let's move on. They're leaving their capital wide open. Big mistake.
The spirits have noticed that our treasure
I
store...
don't make deals with barbarians. Seems like there's always something. Let's see. Research. Oh, good. We should focus on manipular organization. Improving our army is always a good thing. Make Carolus a civil colonia. Get a little extra food for them. And we should move... Once the fleet is ready, we should move them to... Actually, yeah, once this fleet is ready, we'll move them to Lebanon to transport the troops over. That's right, leave your capital wide open. Perhaps they're depending on their allies to protect them. Not a good idea. Looks like their allies are more interested in protecting their own assets. Alright, well, the Carthaginians are not doing a good thing, waging war with the Massalae to their west. Probably a very bad idea. Move this fleet over here.
Ready for battle. Holding now. Put your backs into it, you men.
There we go. Now our invasion force is ready.
Get the blockade set up. Commander.
And we'll just end the turn. Sorry if you hear any background noise. It's only because we're probably having company over, so never mind that. Good, Manipular Organization is ready. Let's have some training reforms. And that should do it. Let's move the invasion force a little bit closer. Hopefully they'll be able to take it without any interference, but just in case, I'll have these units move in unescorted. Just have them move here, and with that, let's continue. Ooh, not a good move. They should have sent their fleet out to engage us.
My lord wishes to bestow coin on your people. Accept.
Nope. We want your land, not your coins.
My lord expects.
Nope. The pirate thing again? Well, just keep recruiting them. They'll make for good sailors. Set up a siege tower and a battering
We
ram.
take this settlement for Rome!
Move additional units in to provide reinforcements.
Returning to land. Ready for orders.
Blockade the city.
blockade set up!
Now, for those of you who may or may not know, the siege of Carthage lasted about 2
At your
years
command.
and ultimately ended with the Romans conquering the city and razing it to the ground. Now, it seems that the entirety of our military force is focused here. The city should eventually surrender in 2 turns. Unless someone comes to save them. No, we don't need mercenaries. Alright, move this unit in here to provide additional reinforcements. That Carthage shall fall. I love it when a siege works out.
Commander. At your command.
The 3rd Legion has successfully taken Carthage. Turn this into a shipping capital. Their units here, disable that.
Fleet reporting.
Move them in here, provide a little
Going
additional
aboard.
public
Ready
order.
for orders.
You guys will take Thapsus.
None will escape.
We'll keep the 1st Legion in Sicily to act as a security force to any Carthaginians that get any ideas. And off. Wait, hold it.
At your command.
Engineering expert. Make you a strategist. Hold on.
Ready for orders.
You a navigator. And more zeal never hurt.
Take this subsidy.
Nope.
Our trade.
That's right, go on home. Try and defend your land. Soon to be my land.
Commander.
Saboteur, that's good. Punish this guy because he's been luring people to their death. That's not how Rome works. Okay, build a temple here. Build some commerce areas here.
We hunger for
Now we'll move the
Ready for
2nd Legion in to take Thapsus.
besieging settlement. Laying siege to the settlement.
These guys will not go down easy. But Let's just besiege the
Let
area
them
while we
cower
can.
before Rome!
You know what, let's move a fleet in just to add a little extra pressure on them.
Blockading!
The armies in Carthage, they won't need any help.
Forming a blockade! To victory!
This should be much better.
Commander?
There we go. Turn this place into a civil area, port.
Yes.
You guys can just secure
Dogging
this.
at your command.
Alrighty then. Let's see. Oh, we're not doing any research. Not good. Perhaps some naval maneuvering will do us some good. The thief was punished accordingly. Trade improved and foreign ships once again felt safe in our waters. That's great. Let's see, what do we got? Nothing here worth looking into. Food production is good, which is always a good thing. Carthage will soon be fully Romanized. And one thing we can do right now is either send the first legion into Africa, which wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Or we could just send them all the way west and take what's left of the Carthaginian holdouts in Iberia, also known as Spain.
Ready for orders.
Looks like this area will soon be ready to be self-sufficient.
Commander?
Let's move the first legion into
On
Africa.
course. Is there nothing else?
That should do it. Now our economy is even better than before. Pardon the noise, just the chair. The Mura. Alright, build a better temple here. Core maker here. Fishmonger there. Looks like the Carthaginians are not doing so great.
Reporting. Fleet
We'll
reporting.
move the first legion in here.
Returning to shore. Ready for further orders.
And while we're at it, let's raise a new fleet.
Your orders? Rome needs more ships.
By the next 3 turns, we should have a decent sized fleet. At least enough to protect the transport ships.
Ready for orders.
We'll send the second legion to take Lepkis. Sorry.
That path is
Oh my. Looks like we might actually have a battle worth showing. Or maybe not. Oh well. We'll just push on then.
Let them cower before Rome.
Let's see. Oh. This lemma again. get some more research going. Perhaps we should focus more on land management for now. And we're back. Let's see. Local bandits have offered their service to intimidate the opposition. How do you proceed? Nope. Don't need that hurting my reputation. Let's see. Lepkis is wide open. We'll take them. And we'll move this legion. What do you mean your advance has been halted? I ordered you to attack. Go ahead and attack. And with that, another enemy capital has fallen for us to take. More grain is always good. A military wharf should do us some good. More grain, always a good thing. Auxiliary infantry will always prove to be useful.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
And we'll move this legion, the first legion, to protect Thapsus.
We hunger for battle. It is an honor to serve Rome. Recruiting more ships for Rome.
And the second fleet will be ready by next turn.
Commander.
Make him an assimilator. Land management, always a good thing. Should focus on economy next.
Ready for battle.
Third legion should be ready. See what the garrison looks like here. We've got it looks like a decent sized garrison.
We hunger for battle.
1, 2, 3. It's made of 11 units. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About half the size of the regular army. Might be able to hold the city.
Embarking. Fleet for honor and glory.
So let's move this legion into the transport
It is an honor to serve
and have them set off into the unknown.
Returning to land. Our voyage is done.
While we're at it, we should be okay for now. Let's see if we can trade with anybody. Masalai definitely could be useful trading partners, but they're expansionists and quite devious. Not sure if it's a good idea. But then again, nah. We're gonna take their land anyway. Moving on.
We must have peace. This senseless war has gone on too.
Nope. Oh, looks like the Carthaginians are going to attempt to retake their old capital. We should focus on cavalry training. Looks like the African civilizations to our south are doing alright. We'll focus on them once the Carthaginians are done.
Ready for orders.
Let's move in and take the last Carthaginian
Take
holdout.
this settlement for Rome.
That'll make them really desperate.
Fleet reporting.
We'll move the first fleet to defend Carthage.
Yes.
Yep, everybody's doing good under Rome. Let's see what we can do here. That should do it. Looks like our invasion force is moving off as planned. Looks like things are getting pretty crazy in Greece right now. I don't need anyone adopting any of my characters. And let's see, focus on common weights and measures.
Your orders.
Keep it moving, boys.
Leaving the ship.
Heading for the Balearic Islands.
It is an honor to serve Rome. For death and honor.
That should intercept them. And this will be the final
At your
nail in the
command.
coffin for the Carthaginians in Africa.
Let them
At
bow
least in
before
East
Rome.
Africa. That takes care of
Ready
that.
for battle.
And with that, the province of Africa, at least this area of Africa, is ours. Numidian cavalrymen, always a good thing to have. Common rule of thumb during ancient warfare, at least in Africa, if you had control over the Numidians, especially their cavalry, the odds of winning in battle were generally in your
Fleet
favor.
reporting.
Our merchants seek prosperity in your lands. Yours could do the same in ours. Will you agree to this?
Sure. A triumph. Ooh, that's good. Seems like one of our generals has earned quite a bit of fame. General Lucius Julius Lebo. Well, he has been on quite a few successful campaigns. Better take these
We
guys out
hunger
fast.
for to battle! March! Ready for
Move
orders.
them back into position. But that will be the
At your
last of your
command.
campaigns for a while, Lucius. Now, let's see.
Ready for battle.
Oh, better take these guys out too.
Victory for
That way they won't threaten our new conquests.
Rome! Ready for further orders. We hunger for our hourly patrols.
Better engineering experts. Looks like we can move on to the Balearic Isles.
Returning to shore.
Let's see. Ooh, population surplus. That's always a good thing. Armenium could use a larger garrison. And that should do it for this turn.
Your people, although they do not know it yet, will find our merchandise most wondrous. Why deny them?
No thanks. I've got enough income. Alright. Let's see. Better make this area as well fortified because it is on our frontier territory.
Ready for battle.
We should have these guys move in.
To your duties, men. Fleet reporting. Returning to land. Drop anchor.
And that should do it. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking so much, guys. It's just, I don't know what else, there's not much to talk about. I mean, we're just moving our troops around, taking what we want, kicking butt and taking names. Oh, good. I figure we'll put like a stop to this part of the walkthrough once we take the Balearic Isles.
Returning to shore. Pausing.
Oh, good. This area is nearly complete. Should see what's going on here. Make this area well fortified. While we're at it, let's move the first fleet over to provide some backup.
Under the oars, you men.
Looks like our spy upgraded once again. There we go. Oh, we're not researching anything. Oopsie. Double cropping. Always a good thing. Oops, don't know how that happened. Oh, the Carthaginians seem to be cutting their losses. Not a good move.
The portents are clear. A treaty between...
No thanks. I'm just looking for trade partners, not allies. Reach compromise. Let's see. Okay.
Fleet
Moving in.
reporting. Blockading none shall pass. Ah!
Let's take this place. It'll be the perfect staging ground for our invasion of Spain.
At your command.
Here, put this here, there, and this here, and that should do it.
We hunger
Move
for
the
battle.
fleet in.
Easy into port.
Let's see what else we can do. Move this fleet over to provide security.
Steady as we go.
And aside from that, I think we're good for now. Well, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed part 2 of my Total War Rome 2 walkthrough. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.